This is not a good news at all. A Nigerian US returnee was killed and his wife adopted in Imo State. According to reports, the deceased was an indigene of Ihiala, Anambra State, who came back from the United States with his family. He was a Nigerian US soldier who came to Nigeria to invest in landed properties when he met his death. Report had it that he went with his wife and a land agent to check out for a land he wanted to purchase. When some men with masks on their faces attacked them, they killed this innocent man and they instantly adopted his wife. Now, the kids are home. They are in Nigeria now. What do we say of this? This is not a good news at all. A man who was one of the, the pillars of our country, trying to go back home to invest. It makes me remember, or it reminds me of, excuse me, one of the, most respected royal fathers in my state. We're very close and, had discussions way back talking about all our children in the diaspora come back home and invest this, baba, and a host of others like that have been talking to us to come invest back home. And that's what we're planning to, embark on. But with all of this, and this is not this is not a replica of what happens in my country. Everybody across the world. It's not that I'm marketing my country positively. Nigeria is a very good country, a very good place to invest in, a very good and nice place to be. So, but all of this, of course, we'll definitely have some bad eggs, but this is not a good news at all. So I would like to encourage, my fellow diasporans, in spite of, such terrible news as this. This is not replicating who we are at all in Nigeria. So let us try our best possible to pray for our country, our dear nation Nigeria, and encourage ourselves, in our communities, different communities, various communities abroad, and let us see how to unravel all of this, particularly how to, build, what I would call more social emancipation for the youths who are engaged in such restiveness and all of that, because an idle hand, is the workshop of, evil. And I don't just know what to say. While I commiserate with the family of this gentleman, I want to ask by ending this video, who were responsible for the death of this man? I have read in many, comments when this news first broke out last month that it could be the wife, knowing fully well the amount this man has got, her husband has got, people, we might say people, or we may say people are so daft to say such. I don't know, I wouldn't know, because we've seen cases like that. Some people commented and said it might be, the siblings back home who he contacted to help himself and the wife, get those agents and all of that. Because the guys that came, they masked. And they masked them, their faces up. So a lot of paradoxes here and there about the sudden death of this guy. However, the DSS, Directorate of State Security, please help us unravel, because they've started working on this. Help us unravel, the killers behind this young man who happened to be one of the greatest pride of Nigeria. I like to say a goodbye here, and I'll come back in my next very hot topic to discuss. But the take home on this case is, when you have your money as a diaspora, you Nigerian, you an African, ensure you look very well before you leap. Then look out for the most trusted elements that you got back home before you can embark on any, project of such magnitude. I won't say it more than that. I believe Aboro. And so from Luabi to Badinwe Adudidi. Ayo Akishete Foundation will always like to lift up someone's soul positively on a daily basis and generally making our society that we live in part-time better than we met it. God bless you.